Yeah, this is Chris back with Kane Brothers Brew. Just wanted to touch base a little bit about hops and storing hops and purchasing hops. Definitely buying in bulk is huge. You'll save a lot of money buying by the pound instead of buying by the ounce, and then just get a food saver. And what I'm going to do is break them down into 2-ounce portions, each different pound. I have a pound of Cascades, a pound of Nuggets, a pound of everything. I have the smaller bags in there. Those are the homegrown hops that I just harvested about a week ago. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about, well, back to what I was talking about, the hops. It's huge how much money you can save. I mean, some of these pounds I got for $12, $13 a pound. Huge savings, and good quality hops. Northwest Hops is one of my favorite places, and also Hops Direct is a good outlet. But I also want to talk about dry hopping too. You know, I've heard from quite a few people that when dry hopping, you only want to use cone hops. You don't want to use pellets because of certain chemicals that get broken down in the pelleting process. Can add a funky flavor, but I see recipes all the time. There's recipes in this Zimmer G magazine right here that call for dry hopping with pellets. So what I have is about 2 ounces of Centennial pellets, and like I said, that's the first time. This is going to be the first time that I've ever used pellets. I usually always use the cone whole hops, never pellets, but I'm going to give this a shot. There's 2 ounces of Centennials in there. And what that bag is that bag is just, those are mesh bags used for a pool vacuum, which it's very fine mesh, doesn't let any of the leaf material through, but lets all the resin seep through. So I'm going to go ahead and dry hop this Warrior IPA that I did that used a lot of Columbus and Warrior hops in it, and it just didn't hit the mark. It needs a little bit more dry hop. And I like the Centennials as a dry hop, so I'm going to give it a shot. I got that all tied up, and I'm just going to go over here to the keg, pull the top off the keg. I already relieved up. Make sure you relieve all the pressure out, because this is already carbonated. It's been force carbonated and charged. And just go back. Take the bag, drop it down in there, and once I put pressure on there, that'll push those hops. You can see it's already starting to bubble in there, getting nice and hoppy, bubbly. But once I put the pressure back on that, the 5 pounds of the CO2, it'll push all those hops down into the beer, and then I'll let that sit in there for about 7 days. I usually only dry hop for about 7 days, but that's about it. That's dry hopping, and also hops and storing hops and purchasing hops.